So welcome back to another session. In this session, we are going to look at how to navigate the iTax account. And there is a lot you can learn from iTax. Most of us, or most of people who go to Cybers and the rest, they don't engage a lot with iTax. But today, I want to take you through and get to see the basic features and what we normally have on iTax account. Beginning with the retrieval of your PIN registration, then a retrieval of past information that you have stored with KRA. And by the end of this lesson, you will be in a position to have a lot in yourself as much as iTax is concerned. So, having confirmed that I'm audible, I want to share my screen. Let me share my screen. Good. When you want to log into iTax, first you need to, using your browser, you'll search for iTax, and then you log in. I will log in two ways. One, I will log in as an individual, and then I will also log in as a company. But basically, they are the features within the company iTax account and the individual iTax account. The difference is based on the information that is stored there. So when you have your PIN, I will use a PIN here. When you have your PIN, now at the bottom here, there's a few maths to this is 49, but in case you need a simpler math, you press this and it will give you another computation to do. This gives me 106. Now, you are directed into your iTax account. Basically, what you find here is everything to do about you and your engagement with KRA. If you are not able to do it yourself, if you have a tax agent or a tax representative, he will do the same thing I'm doing here, log in into iTax account and communicate to KRA on your behalf based on the information that is stored here. The first thing I want you to see is if it happens that you only have your KRA PIN, but you don't have your registration certificate, or you don't have the KRA PIN certificate, how can you retrieve your previous KRA certificate? So this is what you do. You go into the registration, and then you click print or reprint my certificate. When you press reprint my certificate, okay, I've been logged out here, just a minute. Of late, tax have been fluctuating in terms of time it allows members to be there. But I'm getting back now. I'm saying when you come here, you reprint a certificate, you will be directed to whom are you printing as? Is it an agent or a taxpayer? So if it is a taxpayer, you will say it's a taxpayer, and then you press submit. Immediately you press submit, you are going to have your certificate on top here, you print, or there is a copy that is going to be sent to your, a copy is going to be sent into your email address, an email address that is registered with the KRA. Now, that is the first thing. The second thing that you can easily trace in iTax account is you registered your KRA PIN so many years ago, and you don't know the mobile number that you used, you don't know the email address that you used. You can easily find it in your iTax account. Once you log in, you'll come here. Previously, we used to have, if you go to home, we used to have this individual profile at the home page, but of late it has been changed because of the items you are seeing here. You see, currently what you're having on the desktop, or not even the dashboard, is the VAT information, purchases, sales, and the import. This one has the individual profile has been replaced by this, but you can still trace the email address and the phone number that you registered with, even if it is 10 or 15 years ago. So you come here to payment registration, you go to amend your PIN, and then you say that you amended your PIN online. Then here you come and say you want to amend your PIN and you want to take the basic information. You come to basic information, and then at the bottom here, you are going to see the details that you use. Yeah, you're going to see the details that you use, even the mobile number, the email address, and even the box address, whatever information you provided to KRA during registration. So that is it. That is how you can trace the email address and the phone number that you registered with KRA, just in case you lost it. At that point, I hope we are together. The next thing you can do with this iTax account is to look for previous returns that you have filed with KRA. You want to know how did I declare my return in 2020? How did I declare my return in? So what you do, you'll come to returns and view file returns. Returns, view file returns. You'll be directed. View file return, it will direct you. Now you'll be directed to this page, and then you say, I'm looking for income tax individual. This is an individual. I'm looking for income tax individual. And then you press consult. Then you'll be told, do you want to view your returns? Say yes. Now, it will give you all the returns that you have filed with the KRA before. All the returns will be populated here. Your work is to do what? Your work is to come here and view. I hope we are clear up that point. Now, something else you can do here, in case you made a mistake in your return, you can come here and amend. We do file amended return. You make corrections to your return that was filed wrongly. Now, how do you go about it? You'll come here and say file amended return, and then it will tell you which obligation, amending my resident income tax resident. Move on. Then you say that you want to do what? You want to download. You want to download your amended return. Now, once you say you want to download your amended return, you're going to fill it, and then you upload again. Something else you can do with the return, if you want to find new return, you'll come here and find new return. This is specifically for those people who have never been employed before. You'll come here, you say you want to file new return. It will take you here. What return do you want to do? You want to say, I want to find resident income tax. On this account, I cannot find new return because it has been. You have said you come here, find new return. You will be taken here, and then you click next. This one cannot file because it's already been filed. Otherwise, you will be directed, and you press submit. It will automatically file new return. This one is for those people who don't have employment or don't have any sort of, like students who are at university. Now, there are those people who have been employed, and their only source of income is employment. You'll come here and press ITR for employment income, and then you are going to follow the instructions. There you'll find the details. This one cannot work out because it has already been done. It has already been filed. It cannot take you there. This return has already been filed. But those who have employment income, you'll fill here and follow the instructions. Then there are those people who normally file turnover tax. Turnover tax nowadays is very simple to do. You come to file returns, then you click, you want to file turnover tax. Then from here, you will be auto-directed to file turnover tax. I hope we are together up to that point. I'm moving step at a time. Now, information you can find on KRA regarding iTax payment. Any payment you make to KRA don't accept money in cash. Any payment you make to KRA, it has to go through iTax. It therefore means you have to log into iTax account, generate a payment slip, then you can pay through M-Pesa or deposit to the bank. You come here and say, I want to make payment registration. Payment registration. Then you say what kind of payment do you want to do. You click next. I've been logged out. Let me log in again. A00. I've been logged out. Just 1 minute. Found that you are able to see my screen because I've opened another tab. Is my screen still visible? If you are able to see my screen, can you show me any signs that you're able to see my screen? If you're able to unmute and talk, that's all right. Are you able to unmute? Okay. Then just wave at me then if you're able to see my screen. I want to confirm that my screen is you able to see my screen? Good. I can see that. Now, I was saying that when you want to make payments to KRA, this session, KRA has an issue with iTax of late. It keeps logging once out. 108. Good. You come to payment registration, and then you click here. Then this one will auto-populate, and then you follow the instruction. What kind of payment are you planning to do? You want to make income tax. This is for those people who are employed or they are doing business, corporate. If you have income tax obligation, and then you come here and specify, are you in residential income, non-resident, individual, withholding, tax shipping, each and every advanced tax. This advanced tax is for those people with motor vehicles. If you have in a motor vehicle, commercial motor vehicle, you normally pay advanced tax. And this is how you pay advanced tax. You log into iTax, then you generate the payment slip using the iTax, and then you proceed to make the payment. So in this case, if you want to pay advanced for motor vehicle, you'll be asked which year. Maybe I want to pay for January, and then you'll say, I want to fill by web. You'll be directed to fill the vehicle details. You'll be told, what are you trying to pay? I want to pay, you'll have to fill the vehicle registration number, type of the vehicle, body type, vehicle capacity. This information is all available in your logbook. Now, if you want to pay corporate tax, you still come here and say that you want to pay, this is, but this one I cannot incorporate because this is an individual. When I log into a company account, you'll see you can be able to pay corporate tax. Basically, what I'm trying to say is all manner of tax payments to KRA are generated through iTax, and you get the information from here. Now, this part is for those who have issues. If you want to apply for an objection, KRA has made an assessment to you. It has imposed amount that you're supposed to pay. Then at this point here, you have to apply for an objection, and it should be done within 30 days after the notice, after the assessment was done. Now, here, for those who want to apply for refund, if you have an overpayment in income tax, you have overpayment in the turnover tax, you have VAT refund, you normally apply through this particular part. Here is when you want to generate your certificates. You want to generate a tax compliance certificate. You want to reprint your previous tax compliance certificate. You want to reprint VAT withholding certificate and the rest. You normally use this particular part of this iTax account. And not finally, this part here. Here we normally use this part. One, to you can change the password. You can track the status of application that you have made with KRA, and you can also consult previous return. Like in this case, I want to know, how did this person file returns maybe in the year 2019? I'll come here and say this is taxpayer return processing, and then I will click here original return, and then I will have this is what income tax individual. Let me see where the individual is. Yeah, here income tax individual, and I want to see the return he made. Let me choose which year. 2019. 01/01 2019 and 2019 to 31st 01 no, that first 12. We normally file it at December. That first 12 2019. Now you come here and consult, and oh, I've been logged out. iTax A00. iTax has been fluctuating of late. It's not stable. This is 159. Now I was saying that you can trace your previous returns from here. You can trace your previous returns from here. I said you come to return processing, and then you come to original. Then you come here and file do what? Individual, resident individual. Look for resident individual. And then the year we want to say, we can also look for 2018. There's no problem. 01 2018, and then up to that first December 2018. Oh, sorry, this should be 2018. Here you will have to consult. Once you consult, you will find the acknowledgement slip that you applied will automatically be found here. So, and many other things you can retrieve from here. Here you can track the status of your application that you have made with KRA. You can be able to know whether your application has, if you click here, if there is any amendment made, you click amendment, and then you come here, you'll find this 169. This will give you the status of your previous application. And this, in this case, this application was approved. So you can track this one. And then here you are going to find whether your company, you have paid taxes. You'll find the information here. You come here and click income tax individual. Income tax individual, and then once you click here, it will take you to income tax individual. Income tax, is income tax individual somewhere? Income tax individual. No, not seeing income tax. Income tax individual. Can you see income tax individual somewhere? That is not there. But in case there is withholding, you can see whether there is withholding here. iTax is okay. iTax is somehow not stable, so it keeps putting me out. I think I will explain one item, and then we proceed from there in our next lesson. The iTax sound not too stable for today's lesson, 2025. This 17. Any question so far? Yeah, can I get to hear from you? Do you have any question? Now, unfortunately, I don't know why you people, you're not able to unmute. So communications is not two-way. I'm only talking from my side. But basically, this is how you navigate iTax account to trace your previous records and also to file and make payment to KRA. Unless there is a question, I think at this point, we can end our lesson at this point. Is there a question? Well, I think you are all quiet. Okay, I think we stop there at this point. We meet in our next lesson. Goodbye.